Archangel Michael is speaking right now. He is not whispering in hidden corners, he is declaring openly, before this week ends, a miracle will knock at your door. This message did not come to you by chance. It was written in the timing of heaven, released only for you to hear at this very moment. For too long you have waited, wondering when change will arrive. You have carried prayers on your lips and tears in your eyes. But Michael says, the silence is ending. The delay is over. A shift is already moving toward you. What you thought was far from you is now standing at your doorstep. This miracle will not be small. It will not be ordinary. It will arrive like light breaking through a heavy night, like rain falling on dry ground. You may not expect it, but when it comes, you will know. You will feel the peace that surrounds it, the clarity that confirms it, and the joy that cannot be explained. Michael continues, do not doubt this, for heaven's word does not return empty. Before this week ends, a sign will meet you, an answer will touch you, and a door will open for you. You will not need to push, you will not need to force, it will knock on its own, because it was always meant to find you. This is the promise, the weight is turning into wonder, the burden is turning into blessing, and what you feared you had lost forever is coming back to you in a form even greater than before. Archangel Michael says, the first place this miracle will touch is the very place where your tears have fallen the most. Heaven does not forget the ground watered by your pain. That is the soil where blessing will grow first. If you cried for your family, the miracle will knock on your home. If you cried for provision, the miracle will knock on your finances. If you cried for love, the miracle will knock on your heart. And if you cried in silence, heaven will answer in ways no one else will understand but you. The angels say, this miracle will not arrive with noise or chaos, it will come wrapped in peace. You will recognize it by the calm it carries, by the clarity that follows, and by the way your heart will suddenly feel lighter. That is how you will know, this is not ordinary, this is from God. Michael whispers, beloved, when this miracle arrives, do not doubt it. Do not question if you deserve it. It is not about worthiness, it is about timing. Heaven has chosen this week for you, not because you are perfect, but because you are chosen. This miracle will come in such a way that you cannot mistake it. A message at the right time. A door you thought was locked suddenly opening. A situation turning in your favor when everything said it would not. These are the marks of heaven's hand. And when you see it, you will feel an unshakable knowing deep in your spirit, this is the answer. This is what I have been waiting for. Archangel Michael is saying, when the miracle arrives, your response matters. For miracles do not just pass by, they wait to be received. The moment you open the door of your heart to this blessing, your life will begin to flow in a way it never has before. The angels continue, every delay that frustrated you will suddenly make sense, because you will see how perfectly timed this moment is. What once felt like wasted years will now reveal themselves as preparation. Every closed door was not rejection, it was redirection, guiding you toward this exact point where heaven's answer is finally meeting you. Michael whispers, beloved, once this miracle is accepted, your life will no longer feel stuck. Where you once felt blocked, there will be movement. Where you once felt empty, there will be overflow. Where you once felt overlooked, you will suddenly feel chosen, seen, and lifted by a power greater than your own. This miracle is not just about solving a single problem. It is about shifting your entire story. The patterns of lack will break. The cycle of disappointment will end. The fear that kept repeating in your life will finally lose its hold. And in its place, a new chapter will open, one marked by hope, joy, stability, and divine favor. The angels say, you will notice the change not only in what happens outside you, but also in how you feel within. The heaviness in your spirit will lift. Peace will take the place of anxiety. Confidence will rise where there was once doubt. And even before every blessing is fully visible, your heart will already know, you are walking in a new season. Micheal declares, Beloved, this is not a temporary change. It is the beginning of a permanent shift. A chapter is closing, and a chapter is opening. And as this miracle settles into your life, it will bring with it a flow of blessings, opportunities, and divine alignments that will carry you further than you ever dreamed. This is your confirmation. The miracle is not just about what you receive, it is about who you become. And as you step into this new chapter, your life will shine as proof that heaven answers, that tears are never wasted, and that faith always bears fruit. Archangel Micheal says, this miracle is not only about what will happen around you, it is about what will awaken within you. For when a new chapter opens, your identity is rewritten. You stop seeing yourself as broken, rejected, or forgotten, and you begin to see yourself as chosen, loved, and carried by heaven's hand. The angels whisper, Beloved, for so long you have defined yourself by your pain, by your failures, by what others did or did not do for you. But this miracle will shift that. You will no longer see yourself through the lens of your wounds, but through the light of your purpose. You will understand that every tear was shaping you, every battle was training you, every delay was aligning you for this moment. Micheal continues, this is where identity and destiny meet. When you finally recognize who you truly are, you will also understand why you were created. You are not here by mistake. You are not just surviving. You are chosen to carry something divine, to reflect heaven's light in ways only you can. Beloved, this new chapter will stir in you a sense of calling. Things that once drained you will lose power. Things that once felt empty will no longer attract you. Instead, your soul will begin to hunger for what aligns with heaven's plan for your life. That hunger is not random, it is direction. It is your true self pulling you into your divine purpose. The angels say, do not be surprised if new desires rise within you. Desires to help, to create, to build, to heal, to love in deeper ways. These are signs of transformation. They are the fingerprints of God on your destiny, reminding you that your life is meant for more than just existing, it is meant for impact. Micheal declares, Beloved soul, this is why the miracle had to come now. You were not ready before. You would not have understood before. But now, the time is right. The veil is lifting. You are stepping into your true name, your true calling, your true purpose. This is the promise, you will no longer just walk through life, you will walk with vision. You will no longer just exist, you will live with intention. And in this chapter, your life will not only be blessed, it will become a blessing to others. Archangel Micheal says, when a soul embraces its true identity and accepts its divine purpose, heaven does not leave it empty-handed. Heaven equips. Heaven strengthens. Heaven places into your hands the very tools needed to fulfill the assignment written for your life. The angels whisper, "Beloved, these tools will not look like weapons of this world, they will be invisible but powerful. You will be given wisdom beyond your years, courage that rises when fear surrounds, discernment to know what is true and what is false, and favor that opens doors no human effort could ever open." Micheal continues, "Do not underestimate the gifts that are awakening inside you. Some of them have been buried under pain, hidden under self-doubt, or ignored because of fear. But now, as this miracle opens a new chapter, those gifts will rise to the surface. Creativity will flow. Words will carry power. Intuition will sharpen. Compassion will deepen. And these will not just bless you, they will transform those around you. Beloved, this is spiritual authority. Authority is not loud, it is weighty. It is the unseen power that makes mountains move when you pray, that brings peace into rooms of chaos, that shifts situations when you speak. This authority is not earned by effort, it is granted by heaven to those who carry purpose with humility. The angels say, you will begin to notice it. People will come to you for guidance without you asking. Opportunities will find you without you chasing. Breakthroughs will follow you because you are aligned. This is what happens when heaven gives you authority, you stop striving, and you start flowing. Micheal declares, "Beloved soul, this is why you could not give up before. Every battle was building this authority. Every delay was shaping this gift. Every tear was watering this calling. And now, heaven trusts you with more, because you proved you would not break. Beloved, rejoice. For you are no longer just walking with blessings, you are walking with power. No longer just carrying promises, you are carrying authority. And with these gifts, you will not only fulfill your purpose, you will shine so brightly that others will find their own purpose through your light." Archangel Micheal says, when heaven clothes you with gifts and authority, you no longer chase after blessings, blessings begin to chase after you. Your spirit itself becomes magnetic, drawing toward you the very things that are aligned with your divine path. The angels whisper, "Beloved, notice how situations will begin to shift. The resources you once ran after will now come searching for you. The doors you once tried to force open will now swing open on their own. The people you once prayed to meet will suddenly cross your path, not by accident, but by divine arrangement." Micheal continues, "This is the power of alignment. You attract not by striving, but by becoming. As you carry the light of heaven within, everything connected to your destiny is drawn to you: provision, opportunities, guidance, protection, and relationships that will lift you higher." Beloved, this is not luck, it is design. A magnet does not try to pull, it simply attracts because of what it carries inside. In the same way, your spirit will begin to attract what belongs to it. Abundance will find you because you carry the energy of heaven. Right people will recognize you because you shine with divine favor. Opportunities will align because your steps are ordered. The angels say, do not be surprised when things you once chased now begin to chase you. Do not be surprised when favor appears in unexpected places. Do not be surprised when people honor you without knowing why. This is what happens when heaven's oil rests upon your life. You become a magnet for every good thing prepared for you. Micheal declares, beloved soul, rejoice. For you will not need to beg for what is yours. You will not need to compete for what heaven has written in your name. Everything destined for you is now being drawn toward you. Every gift, every person, every opportunity meant to elevate you is already in motion, moving closer with each passing moment. Beloved, this is your sign, you are not empty, you are not forgotten, you are magnetic. And in this new season, your life will attract all that belongs to you, and nothing will be able to resist the pull of heaven's will upon your destiny. Archangel Micheal says, when heaven's light shines within you so strongly that it attracts blessings, it also begins to radiate outward. What flows through you does not stop at you, it overflows. And when it overflows, it touches lives around you. The angels whisper, beloved, you will begin to notice it in subtle ways. People who feel heavy will find peace in your presence. Those who are confused will find clarity when they speak with you. Even without trying, your smile, your words, your calmness will begin to lift others higher. You are becoming a vessel of hope, a channel of healing. Micheal continues, this is why your journey was not just about you. Every battle you endured, every tear you cried, every delay you survived was preparing you to carry light for others. Because when your spirit shines brighter, you become a beacon, a lighthouse guiding other souls safely through their storms. Beloved, this is divine influence. It is not about position or title. It is about presence. Wherever you go, the atmosphere shifts. Wherever you step, peace enters. Wherever you speak, hearts soften. And without you even realizing it, your life becomes a sermon that inspires people to believe again. The angels say, do not underestimate the power of your overflow. You may think you are just living your life, but heaven is using your life to remind others that miracles are real, that God is near, and that light always wins over darkness. Micheal declares, beloved soul, rejoice. For you are no longer just attracting blessings, you are distributing them. You are no longer just surviving, you are reviving others. You are no longer just carrying light, you are shining so brightly that others will find their way because of you. Beloved, this is your confirmation, you are not just walking in blessings, you are becoming the blessing. And in this season, your light will heal, inspire, and awaken many around you. Archangel Micheal says, the light you carry is not temporary, it is eternal. The blessings you have received, the miracles you have witnessed, and the transformation you have walked through are not just for this moment, they are for generations. What you live today will echo long after you are gone, creating a legacy of faith, hope, and love. The angels whisper, beloved, people may forget words spoken in haste, but they will never forget a life that shone with light. Long after you have walked away from a place, the peace you left behind will remain. Long after your voice grows silent, the encouragement you gave will still guide hearts. And long after your steps no longer touch the earth, your story will still inspire. Micheal continues, this is the power of a life lived in divine alignment, it writes itself not only on the pages of time, but also on the hearts of people. Every act of kindness becomes a seed. Every prayer becomes a foundation. Every miracle you embody becomes a testimony carried forward in those who witnessed it. Beloved, this is legacy. Legacy is not about riches stored in banks or titles written on stones. Legacy is about light. It is about the impact of your presence, the warmth of your heart, and the truth of your journey. And when your life becomes a beacon, your light becomes impossible to erase. The angels say, beloved, you may think your influence is small, but heaven sees differently. Even one soul lifted by your life can carry your light into thousands more. Even one act of love can ripple into eternity. And this is the gift of living as a beacon, your influence multiplies beyond your sight. Micheal declares, "Beloved soul, rejoice. For you are not just living days, you are creating legacy. You are not just passing through, you are planting eternal seeds. You are not just receiving blessings, you are leaving a trail of light that others will follow, long after this chapter of your journey is complete. Beloved, this is your confirmation, you are building something that time cannot erase. Your miracle will not end with you. It will flow through you, to those you love, to those you touch, and even to those you will never meet. That is legacy. That is eternal light." Archangel Micheal says, "The legacy you are building on earth is not temporary, it is eternal. For every act of faith, every moment of surrender, every step taken in trust is recorded in heaven's book. And beloved, your name has been written there in light. The angels whisper, what the world forgets, heaven remembers. People may overlook your sacrifices, but God never overlooks. The prayers you prayed in secret are engraved in eternity. The kindness you gave without recognition shines like jewels before the throne. And even the tears you cried alone are written in the record of heaven as seeds that birthed blessings." Micheal continues, "Beloved, this is what it means to live beyond yourself. Your life does not end when your time here ends. Your story becomes eternal, carried forward not only by those who loved you, but also by the very angels who witnessed your journey. Beloved, when your name is written in heaven's record, it cannot be erased. No darkness can blot it out, no enemy can cancel it, no time can fade it. It becomes eternal light, shining forever as proof of who you are and what you carried. The angels say, and on earth, too, your light will not vanish. The seeds you have planted in people's lives will continue to grow. Your words will echo in memories. Your actions will ripple across generations. Your testimony will remain a beacon for those who come after you. This is the legacy of the chosen, light that never dies." Micheal declares, "Beloved soul, rejoice. For you are not forgotten. You are not unseen. You are not a passing moment. You are an eternal flame, written in heaven, shining on earth, and remembered forever in the hearts of those touched by your journey. Beloved, this is your confirmation, your miracle is not just about this week. It is about eternity. The blessing knocking at your door is part of a story much larger than you can see, a story where your name is forever written in light." Archangel Micheal says, "When heaven writes your name in its eternal record, it is not only to honor you, it is to entrust you. For names in heaven's book are not only remembered, they are commissioned. They are called into partnership with the divine, to move not just for themselves, but for others. The angels whisper, beloved, this is the highest honor of your journey. You are no longer just a receiver of miracles, you are chosen to be a vessel through which miracles flow. Your prayers will now carry greater weight. Your words will now release greater power. Your life will now become a bridge through which heaven touches the earth." Micheal continues, "This is not a burden but a gift. Heaven never entrusts without empowering. For every responsibility given, there is grace applied. And for every soul you are called to lift, there is strength provided from above. You are not alone in this mission, you are partnered with angels, with light, with God Himself. Beloved, this is divine partnership. It means that when you move in compassion, heaven moves with you. When you speak in faith, heaven confirms your words. When you stretch your hands to help, heaven multiplies your reach. You are no longer walking only in your power, you are walking in divine synergy, where your small efforts carry eternal impact. The angels say, do not underestimate what this means. A simple prayer from your lips can heal a heart across the world. A word of encouragement can break chains in someone else's soul. A single act of kindness can shift an entire destiny. Because when you act, heaven acts through you." Micheal declares, beloved soul, rejoice. For your name is not only written, it is anointed. You are not only chosen, you are commissioned. And the miracles that once knocked at your door will now flow through you, knocking at the doors of others, lifting them, blessing them, transforming them. Beloved, this is your confirmation, your journey has expanded. From tears to blessings, from blessings to transformation, and now from transformation to partnership. You and heaven are one in